All right, let's talk about something that pretty much anyone in poultry farming knows all too well, the absolute chaos of trying to manage everything. We're going to be looking at a platform called QuailOS, and it's designed to bring some serious organization to your whole operation. So let's dive right in.
I mean, seriously, think about it. Whether you've got a small setup in your backyard or you're running a commercial farm, this question is at the center of your daily grind. You're juggling egg collections, incubation schedules, feed logs, expenses, sales. It's just this constant flood of information that's almost impossible to keep straight.
And this is the exact problem QuailOS was built to solve. You should really think of it as your digital farmhand, that single central place that takes all that scattered info and wrangles it into one clean, manageable system.
So how does it actually pull this off? Let's break down what's the core of this platform and really see what makes it tick.
Okay, so at its heart, QuailOS is a management platform built specifically for poultry and game birds. And what's really cool is how versatile it is. It's built to scale, so it works just as well for that backyard homestead as it does for a full-on commercial operation. The very first thing you see when you log in is the dashboard, and you can tell it's designed to save you time. Right away, instead of digging through a bunch of spreadsheets, you get this instant command center view of your entire farm. We're talking egg counts, recent sales, and reminders for tasks that need your attention. It's basically your whole day summarized in one spot.
But where this platform really shines is in how it tracks the whole life cycle of your products. So let's follow that journey, starting right at the very beginning with the egg.
You can see the whole life cycle laid out right here. It all kicks off with logging an egg. From that point, you're tracking the hatch, managing the live birds, and then, finally, recording the processing. Now, the key to all this is how the data just flows seamlessly from one stage to the next. It creates this complete digital record without you ever having to enter the same info twice. So let's dig into those first two steps. This isn't just about, counting eggs. You're logging the type of egg and exactly which pen it came from. And that level of detail is so powerful, it lets you accurately track your incubation cycles, analyze your hatch rates, and even trace the lineage of your flocks. Okay, so after the hatch, the system switches gears to managing your live inventory. You can track all your flocks by age, their location, and easily log any pen movements or mortality. Then, when it's time for processing, you just enter the weights and yields, and now this is the best part. The system instantly creates inventory items you can sell, like whole birds or specific cuts.
And just like that, the loop is closed. The second you log that processing data, your inventory is automatically updated and ready to go. Those cuts of meat are now listed as available products, all set for a customer. No double entry, no manual updates. It just works. Okay, so your inventory is stocked, it's ready. So now what? How does QuailOS help you actually turn all that product into profit?
Well, this is where QuailOS becomes your business hub. It's got a built-in CRM so you can keep track of every customer and see their entire order history. You can set up a central price list to keep everything consistent. Then, when an order comes in, you create a sales order that pulls directly from your live inventory. It even helps you with your own purchasing, letting you manage vendors and create purchase orders for things like feed.
It's really all about creating that perfect, seamless digital line, connecting what's happening out in your co-op directly to your customer's wallet.
So all this data collection is amazing, but its real power comes from understanding your bottom line. So yeah, let's talk about the money.
Now this is a total game changer. Instead of waiting around for end-of-the-month reports to figure out where you stand, QuailOS gives you a live profit and loss statement. You know exactly how your business is doing right now, at this very moment.
So how does that even work? Well, it's pretty simple, actually. The system automatically takes all the revenue from your sales orders, subtracts the expenses you've logged, and boom, it gives you your net profit in real time. It's all calculated using the data you were already entering just to run your farm.
And you can get incredibly detailed with it. You can log every single farm expense, from feed to packaging, and give it a category. By tracking feed consumption, you can figure out your true cost per bird. You can even use the time tracking tools to factor in labor costs, giving you a complete, honest-to-goodness picture of your profitability.
Of course, a software platform like this can't just stand still, right? So for our final piece, let's take a quick look at the roadmap and see what's coming next for QuailOS.
The development roadmap shows a pretty clear commitment to growth. You've got powerful features like multi-user support already in the works, and looking ahead, you can see things like a task planner, SMS messaging for customers, and manual income entry, all stuff that's going to make the platform even more powerful.
The big takeaway here is that QuailOS isn't some static piece of software. It's a living, evolving platform that has a clear plan for the future, and it's built to grow and adapt right alongside your own farm.
Which really leads us to the final question, doesn't it? When every single part of your operation, from one single egg all the way to your final profit report, is perfectly clear and connected, what could you and your farm really achieve?